Okay gang, today we're going to show you how to replace the battery in a Toshiba Z830 Ultrabook. Now these are very slim, and the batteries don't clip on the back like they do on a normal laptop. You physically have to take the clamshell off them to replace the battery. Now the tools that you're going to need a Torx security screwdriver in a size 7. If you don't have one of these, and you can get them in any good electronic shop, and you'll just need a normal Phillips screwdriver and a little flat blade for, well, I'll show you what that's for directly. Alright, now I've already removed all the screws from around this. There's about 13 of them all the way around here. Now when I remove screws from a laptop, I like to lay them out on the bench the same way that they've gone into the machine, and the reason that you do that is because some of these screws are different sizes, and it's very important that they go back into the right slot. Now once you've got all the outside screws removed, you then have to pop this little rubber mount off that's just here. There we go, that just pops off. Now they're actually glued in, and usually once you've taken those off once, you don't bother putting them back in again. If you want to glue it back in at the end of the day, you can. And this is where you're going to need your little Torx security screwdriver. Now these screws are tamper proof, and that's why they have this type of screwdriver on them. Alright, they're normally magnetic. Okay, now because that came from the middle, I'm going to put that in the middle right there. Okay, now we're going to gently pry this case off, and we're going to see what it looks like underneath. And there you have it, ta-da, as simple as that. Alright, so this cover here is going to need to come off. I think there's normally about 5 screws holding these on, so let's just have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks pretty good. Alright, let's get this one apart. Just found a 6th one. Gently lift this cover off. Okay. Now, you can see they're a very slim battery, and they've got a self cover on them. They're all sealed, they're all one unit. And down here there's actually a pin that's clipping that in there, and they're about a 9 connector pin, I believe. So very gently we're going to slide that pin. Now you can actually just slide it out with a flat blade screwdriver, but I like to use one of these little tools here. Okay, it just comes out, and there's the old battery. Okay, let's get the new battery in. Woohoo! Okay guys, so I've got the new battery. Now unfortunately these batteries are only available from Toshiba. Most of the aftermarket battery suppliers don't supply batteries for these. So now we're just going to reverse the procedure and pop this bad boy in. Alright. We're going to be very careful to line everything up. Beautiful. First thing we're going to do is we're going to slide the connector pin in. Just like that. And then it's simply a matter of clamping the battery back down again. Make sure that you have it sitting and lining up properly. Okay, we'll screw him back together again. So there you go guys and girls, it's as simple as that. I don't know whether this battery will have any charge in it, but we'll soon see. Oh, look at that. that's how you change a battery in a slimline Toshiba laptop. See you next time.